Hello there guys, and welcome back to another episode. In this one, it's Galaxy Next Generation stock again, of course, and you know what, it's been selling off for quite some time now. The majority of the week, if not the whole week, is unfortunately red, down 24%. Is this stock dead? Is it another dead penny stock, or is it just going to continue to rally on into the next week? Obviously, tonight I'm giving all of my opinions and that kind of good stuff, so make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. It looks like we've just gone up some subscribers, up to 3,050, so honestly, not too bad at all. Thank you for all the support, to be honest. And of course, if you want to come talk to us on Discord, you absolutely can. Link to our Discord is down in the description. But yeah, I am not a financial advisor. This is all just my opinion, and of course, it's not guaranteed to be facts. Things can change over time. See this as more entertainment than education. But yeah, guys, we're jumping straight in now. Guys, with that being said, we're just going to start off by looking at this one over the past 5 days, and of course, most notably, over the period, let's say over the past 10 days, we have seen a big increase in the shares price, so it kind of does make sense that we are seeing that sell-off now. So on the one hand, I am not too worried. We're up a massive amount, but you know, based off the past 5 days, it's hard to say. Obviously, it's a very cheap penny stock. It's 2 cents, actually 2.6 cents, so it's a very interesting way to work things out, but we can see, you know, so either way, it's cheap, it's extremely cheap, and I do believe it's always, or at least often, the case with these extremely cheap stocks. You know, you are getting into more risk in a way because it's going to be more volatile, because the market cap of the company is so small, a lot of things can tip it, this and that. But overall, with this stock, I kind of like the company's business model. I've said this in the past, and I'm going to agree with that. Now, from a company business model solely, and from that perspective, I like the way they educate our young people. Obviously, they are operating in the school sector, the online education sector. I'm sure you guys already don't need me to tell you that this past year, and mainly, or at least hopefully not, but possibly and probably going into the next year, we are going to be seeing a lot of pressures on all systems and schools around the world to educate our children remotely, because of course it's spreading the virus, having children sat in a classroom next to each other. So you know what, a service like Gaxy is going to be coming in handy. Now, over the previous year, a lot of schools were doing this over, you know, calls like Zoom and Microsoft Teams and Google Classroom. Now, more recently, and it's not all schools, but it's still some schools, schools in America and schools in Australia have been picking up contracts with Galaxy Next Generation because their online, you know, education system is kind of superior in a way. It's a bit more all-inclusive, I would say, in my personal opinion. And it kind of does make sense why they are all going to go for this, you know, dedicated online system. So fair enough for them for going for that. And I think the fact that the company's got a lot of contracts is going to be helping them in the next few weeks. But honestly, when we're looking at this one, I do see big gains coming still. I know that's very optimistic, but the way that I'm looking at this one, just from the charts, and of course a lot can change on Monday, I could be 100% wrong. I'm not saying we're going to see huge increases in Monday because, you know, a lot of people have kind of stopped talking about this one, but it's kind of slowed down from the 8th. You know, the day's looking kind of flat, to be honest, and I know it's been volatile because, of course, it is going to be, it's a penny stock. We are down 11%, but things are kind of starting to flatten out, mainly especially from about 2 o'clock, if not a bit before. So about from 1:50, the day looks like it was flattening out, and even we saw a bit of an increase towards the later part of that day. So honestly, it is hard to say. I think we're in a good position to see some reversal on Monday, and hopefully see this one go back up, but things may change. My personal hope would be that this one would go up on Monday, but when it comes to this one, in my personal view, I'm going to say it, I've said it before, I'm going to say it again, tread with caution with these penny stocks. They could go either way, and they're very high risk, but you know, if you are willing to risk it, only risk what you can afford to lose, and I would always say that with these extremely cheap stocks especially. But make sure to do your own research on this one, because Galaxy still may be a buy, but it is very hard to say ultimately. Would I buy it right now? Honestly, I would, but I would only put maybe like £10 or £20 on it, and of course that will still buy you a few thousand shares, but you know what, that's the amount that I would be willing to afford to lose. I would only lose like £20 to £30 on this stock, and of course if you guys want to invest more, that's up to you, but that's how I would approach this one. Overall, you know, it's still not a bad buy in my opinion if you're going to hold for a few weeks or months, because like I said, with this company hopefully getting more contracts, we will hopefully see an increase in the shares price. So I hope you enjoyed the quick video. If you did, please do leave a like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye until then.